A lot of coaches are stuck not using social media and just making bold, audacious claims like, oh, it won't work for me. Because they're just making an assumption that you have to spend all day, every day on these platforms. Which is not true. Maybe that's what Mark Zuckerberg and everyone else wants you to do, but we as business owners, we're not trying to get more followers, we're making more money, which is a very different ballgame. I'll explain in a second. My name is Sachin. I'm a coach. I've been coaching for the better part of 4 years, and I'm using social media to build my coaching business throughout this time and beyond. In these videos, I'm divulging my secrets that aren't really secrets to help you use social media to create clients. Now, the big myth that everyone seems to be under when I speak to people about, hey, are you using social media? They're like, no, don't have time for that. What are you talking about, bro? Do you have 10 minutes? There's that famous expression. I trained as a meditation teacher a long time ago, and there's this famous expression, if you don't have 10 minutes to meditate, then you need to take an hour, or something along those lines. And the same doesn't apply to social media, but I'm just making the point. Everyone has 10 minutes in each day to invest in creating clients using social media. Posting content, replying to comments, posting on your story, and engaging with other people, whether they're in groups, whether that's on their page, it doesn't matter. Like, you really need to just take a big step back for a second if you're making this assumption and just think about it logically. Why would I spend more than 10 minutes doing things that aren't related to my business? This is the difference between taking coaching as a hobby and taking it seriously as a business. When you do it as a hobby, there's a dog here. When you do it as a hobby, you can spend 3 hours on Instagram just mindlessly scrolling the feed. You can do it, go for it. But if you want to treat it as a business, there's a different story. Be intentional when you use the platform. For me, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes in the evening. Sometimes I do much longer. Sometimes I'll spend a whole hour just reaching out to people. And sometimes I won't use it at all. There's no prescription here. But when I say be intentional, I mean use it to talk to people and use it to give an accurate representation of what you can help with. Not being salesy, just giving stories about how you work, what you've done, what people have got from working with you, that kind of stuff. If you do this regularly, so every day, spend about 30 minutes, maybe even 10 to start off with, just doing that, things will change. And what specifically will change is you will get more conversations booked in your diary. That is the only intention of us using these platforms. It's not to gain more followers. What the hell is that going to do for you? I said it in another video, followers don't pay the bills. Okay, if they did, then people who have the most followers would make the most money in the world. They don't. Go and ask the CEO of Visa, first $1 trillion company. The guy probably doesn't have more followers than The Rock or whoever else. This is what I want you to get from what I'm saying here. Just really slow down and ask yourself, why would I use this platform? If you opened up Instagram and you're just scrolling the feed and you've posted one picture or one caption underneath a quote and said, oh yeah, well I do Instagram and it doesn't work. Well, you're obviously not doing it properly, or you're obviously not even doing it. You're just half-assing it. You're mailing it in. You're saying, yes, I'm doing it, but you're not really doing anything. Slow down. Be intentional when you use the platforms. Be a laser, not a lamp. I love that saying. Can't remember who introduced me to it. Shout out to you. Be a laser, right? Be laser focused when you're on these platforms and really go deep with one person at a time. That's all you need to do. I spend my time in outreach. So I post once a day. Sometimes I post 3 times in a day. I've got a big mouth, so I like to talk, I like to share what I've got. I'm just going to be talking to people. That's it. That's all I want to do. Everything else is a waste of time. You post on your story, you post on your feed, and you go and talk to people. Same across the board. LinkedIn, post articles, write posts, share links, go talk to people. Facebook, same thing. Just talk to people. Make that the focus of when you're using these platforms, and then you'll start winning, like me. And I say that because I'm booked up like crazy for the next couple of weeks. But that's why I'm sharing these videos. I can't coach everyone in the world, so I want you guys to take what you got here and go and apply it. Then you'll get the most out of using social media. Hope that video has been useful for you today. And if you'd like a copy of the free PDF on how to grow your coaching business using social media, feel free to drop me a comment and I will get it sent over to you. See you tomorrow.